All right, guys. Prepping plumbing. Since you're first, how do I sound? How does it look? Just real quick, guys. Look in there. They have no more registers, right? They have these They have these computers now. Instead of registers to order your shit, you pay for your food there. It's one hell of a way to get rid of fucking workers, no? Alright guys, so this live stream is going to be fairly quick. It's probably going to be about 10 minutes long or so. Just giving you guys... What's going on, guys? Sorry, excuse me. Hopefully that's better. What's going on, guys? Steal a Snickers, the bar. I got it too much. Nice. Listen, guys, I was a little surprised at the smoke, if you will, down there at Washington Square Park. Would have been a little heavier, would have been thicker, but it wasn't. It was actually pretty light. So today is what, Tuesday night, and it's a lot busier tonight than it was the other night that I did the other live stream. Brian, no free shoes tonight. There is no looting tonight. There's no rioting. There's protesting. I think one of the groups got a little rowdy, but that was it. There was 3 groups in the city. One of the groups down by Brooklyn Bridge, they dispersed. The other group, there was another group midtown somewhere. They dispersed as well. There's one more group walking around this area, but I'm not going to chase them. It is what it is, right? So. Bottom line, guys, is that the protesting and the civil unrest that a lot of us thought we were going to get after the verdict, which, listen, they got what they wanted, but after the verdict, we thought there was going to be some major rioting and looting. There isn't. Now, here in New York City, there's a group, a BLM group, that said that they wanted to march anyway for, police brutality. I'm like, fucko. You got your fucking win, right? In theory, you got your win. America got a loss out of that, but in theory, you got your win. So calm the fuck down. Be easy and fucking chill today. Nope. The bike nerds jumped on their bikes and started riding around the fucking city, chanting Black Lives Matter. Sorry about that. So, anyway, guys. Bottom line for today is that, as you can see, there are a lot of people here today. There were a lot of people down at Washington Square Park. There were a lot of people eating throughout the Tribeca there while I was driving through. So, Nate, don't know why there's protesting. I really don't. They gave a reason why they were protesting on their Twitter page, but it still didn't make sense because now they shifted gear, right? So, anyway, guys. Today, at least I'm disappointed just by the simple fact that, wow. Hopefully you guys saw that. The guy on the motorcycle took a spill. But anyway, this is what it is, guys. People don't give a shit anymore, all right? And they are smoking their weed. They're eating at their restaurants. They're going to work tomorrow morning. Nobody's protesting. Had this happened with another lockdown, we might have gotten another protest. We would have gotten more looting and rioting, but we didn't. That wasn't the case. So, with that being said, most people are wearing a mask. I don't know why. I think most people are supposedly vaccinated here in New York, but, it is what it is. I think I'm the only one not wearing a mask. Check that. There's 2 of us not wearing a mask. So, listen, guys. I guess they would have been a more angrier outturn if. Listen, I'm looking at the crowd and the mellowness of the crowd. I'm thinking to myself, even if it was a not guilty, I don't think anybody gives a fuck, guys. I mean, like, I'm just looking around and nobody cares. Everybody's doing what they want to do, right? We had lockdowns, we had restrictions, and people were tired, and then Floyd was killed, and then that was it, right? And people blew up, so they had enough. People are getting their lives back in order. They're doing what they want to do, so they are not interested in going back to that. I think that's just my opinion. Yeah, backcountry living. The lights are nice. You get used to it after a while. But yeah, I'm just doing a quick wrap up. I think in a couple minutes, Native and Devout Prepping has a live stream going on about the teenage girl who was shot. I know nothing about that, so I'm not going to speak on it yet. I'll wait till I get home and read about it or whatever, or see a video or whatever the fuck they got going on. That's what. Then I'll make a comment on it. But as far as what's going on today, again, just a huge disappointment, you know, and not huge. You're thinking people would have looked at facts. They would have found him guilty on like one charge, not all three, you know. So he's going to jail for a very long time, you know. But guys, listen. Here's the rub. We move on, right? We move forward. We don't. We're not going to dwell on this like liberals and Democrats do. Yes, Old Spice, right? And the problem is, guys. The problem is, well, first of all, sorry, 720 dog. Yeah, how do you prove that? That's why it's all on emotions. We know that this whole thing is based on emotions, right? If you looked at the facts, a factual person or a person with a level-headed thinking would have been like, yo, we can't convict this dude on these charges because it doesn't fit, right? So now here we are saying, well, you know what? I feel angry, so I'm going to convict this man and put him in jail for 70-something years. Chauvin's pretty much going to die in jail, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 720. It sets a scary precedent. Absolutely. It just, you know, it again, it makes sense only because we're dealing with liberal assholes, guys. So when you deal with liberal assholes, these are the outcomes you get. I am 1,000% sure the defense didn't get to pick anybody in that jury, because at least if he had one person on his side, it would have been a hung jury, at least one. But no, he didn't. Everybody said that they voted yes and true to form. It's a lot of tourists here. I fucking hate tourists. It's just one of my pet peeves. They piss me off. They're always in the way. They're fucking speed bumps, guys. They don't know how to cross the street. They're the worst. Sorry about that. Anyway, Kyle Rittenhouse, I don't know. I mean, again, just based on all, you know what? You're right. I don't know what's going to happen with Kyle. You know, it was self-defense, but they're not going to see that. So we got to hope that the jury, in that case, is not one-sided. But this is what happened, guys, when you have one-sided thinking. You think like an asshole, and you think off of emotions. Now, I'll definitely be doing a video on that, probably in the next coming days. But also, I will be releasing a couple of videos that were supposed to be released today, but the verdict came out before I could release them, so I'm releasing them anyway with some attachments to it. So hopefully you guys can deal with that. Grampy, yes. Gampy, sorry. Yes, an appeal is definitely likely. That's without a doubt. Yeah, listen, guys. Being a cop right now is not ideal. It really isn't. It isn't conducive to anyone, because everybody's going to do what the fuck they want to do. That's the bottom line, right? If you're going to do what you want to do, and you're not going to listen to the cops, and why fucking bother being a cop if no one's going to listen to you? And if you try to enforce a law, they're going to look for a way how to fuck you over and get you arrested. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to wrap this up in a couple minutes. Just because, again, there's nothing going on. Like I said, everyone's life is seemingly back to normal, so they do not give a fuck. This tells you right now, guys, this outcome, the lack of the lack of protesting, because everybody said that they were going to protest regardless. They got their motive, then they stopped, and then somehow some people rallied together and other people didn't. The protesters even went through places like here, guys, 42nd Street. They went through Washington Square, and they got no reaction. So, and a lot of the cops looks like they're rallying up and turning in, right? So that's a good thing for them. Other than that, guys, do me a favor. You can head over to Native and Devout Prepping. He's doing a live stream. He should be doing a live stream right now. All right? So other than that, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to kick some videos off tomorrow, and that'll be it, guys. Other than that, I got to get out of this fucking freak show of an area. This place went back to the 80s, by the way, guys. The 80s was a freak show. It's turning into a freak show. All right, guys. See you later.